that was the only that I was in. You know, that's one thing. Like when I was on Love and Hip Hop, I never fought. You never even seen me with two women. Like I wasn't into none of that. Like, you know, Sleaze, Scrappy, everybody was going through with the two chicks, and I wasn't into that, man. And even I remember when Out There came on, and like her and Carly had did the same, was doing some type of, they was there at the same scene, and she just started popping off, and I was like, chill, like you ain't got no beef with her. I'm not messing with her no more. Like in real life, I don't be with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I necessarily wasn't with all that crazy shit. If people go back and think about it, when I was on Love and Hip Hop, every time I was with a girl, it was with that girl. I wasn't cheating on her. I wasn't trying to make her look crazy or be disrespectful. I was actually trying to be in relationships. And that's who I was on Love and Hip Hop until that situation happened.
So you think that, or they told you that the lawsuit is the reason why?
Well, I mean, that is the reason why. You know what I'm saying? They, you know,
I'm saying, what made your fight eligible for a lawsuit?
And it wasn't even my fight. It was Joseline and Out There. You know, Joseline attacked Out There. And then
so all parties been kicked off since then?
No. It was just us. It was just us. Like, you know, I'm gonna be honest. You know, when Out There had came on, Mona and them necessarily didn't like. I don't know what it was. You know, because, Out There and Stevie had dated, and whatever the situation was, me and Out There got together off camera. Like we got together in real life, you know, Atlanta Small. We hooked up, we dated, you know what I'm saying? I liked her a lot. We ended up going out, and then when the next season was coming up, and you know, I think you know, like they wanted really for me to get back with Carly, and I just wasn't with it. And I was like, nah, I'm not doing it. I said, you know, I just don't. I wasn't like. When I did reality TV, everything that happened was really happening with me. I just wasn't with storylines and stuff they was trying to feed me, and so I said, look, I'm dating Out There, and they really didn't like the idea of that. Like, even before Out There came on with me, they didn't like the idea of it.
Why not?
They just didn't. They didn't like Out There. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, Mona and Stephanie, they just wasn't like giving her a chance, and I don't know what it was of the thing with, I don't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? I just was like, look, I don't know, but I'm dating her, so if y'all want me to shoot, this is who I'm dating.
So
you know
she wasn't in that universe prior to that?
No, well, she had casted for it, and to my knowledge, they had turned her down. You know what I'm saying? Before we even met.
Right.
So, I just remember, you know what I'm saying, I told them, I kind of was like, it was not necessarily an ultimatum, but it was like, look, this is who I'm dating in real life. Season 3 was about to get shot. They wanted me to have a bigger role, because season 1 and 2, I was little, you know, almost nothing. Season 3, there was like, because, you know, season 2, me and Carly had got together and stuff, and like, you know, when me and Out There came on, it was like, you know, I was really feeling her, and I was like, yo, this is who I want to be with. And I just think, like, when you look at that season, it was like I was head over heels. I wanted to get engaged to her. I just was like, you know, in love with her, and I wasn't messing with no other girls. Like, and you know, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't cheating on nobody, and I just think that the producers and Mona, that wasn't what they thought was supposed to happen, and I think Mona.
So they wanted spicy.
They wanted spicy, and Mona owed her loyalty to Carly and Joseline and them, not to Out There. So right there, to me, there was a separation. And you know, even though Out There and Stevie hooked up, you know, my thing with Sleaze is like, look, I'm really into her, and you know, and we respect each other. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, happens. You know what I mean? So it didn't necessarily affect our friendship at the time. And we shot that season. That was the season I got my mom's passed. I got shot. You know, a lot happened. I got engaged to her, and I just didn't understand this. Like, I didn't understand why Joseline would attack her. Number one, I don't understand why Mona and them it was kind of like I don't want to say a conspiracy, but they knew everything. They was knowing prior to all this shit happening, like that there was some type of resentment. I don't know what it was. I don't know if people was really digging me in Out There as far as TV, but it just wasn't, it was something up with the producers that just didn't align with what me and Althea was doing. Because like I said, when I do scenes, those are like I do scenes for the stuff that I want to do, and they was giving me the freedom. But I think that when I told them I wanted to be with her on the season, I don't think they was with it from the jump. And I just think they set scenes up to make it hard, ultimately leading to the reunion. I never knew Joseline. Like, I ain't talked to Stevie and Joseline a month prior to that even happening. That was strange to me.
And they just got to fighting at the reunion.
And she just, you see what happened? She just got up, ran over and attacked her. Like, that shit was crazy to me. And then, and I'm looking at Sleeves like, the f is this? Because, see, Stevie's with all that. Let the girls fight. I'm not with that shit.